Oh, we got a phone call. So my investigation gives me the right to mug you of your constitutional rights and your Declaration of Independence. Your rights under the Declaration of Independence. That's the remedy. ChatGPT admitted it. Because when I talked about all this crap that they're doing, and ChatGPT trying to say it's okay because it's in their legal stuff, and then I said, well, wasn't Declaration of, and so then that means, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution was created to prevent all of that. Yep. And then at the end, bottom line, Declaration of Independence is the remedy. All we gotta do is invoke the Declaration of Independence, subject to everything, and invoke the Declaration of Independence. That's it. Object to everything. I invoke the Declaration of Independence. Everything's fruit from the poisonous tree. They know what it was created for. And they'll probably go ahead and, oh, then what was it created for? But they don't need to ask that question. If you create writs of demands of acknowledgement of the Declaration of Independence and how it was created to prevent everything the states are doing in these state courts, it nullifies all of this. We have natural inherent rights to locomotion, to forage as a natural human being, but as a legal person, under legal terms, legal labels, legal titles, oh, you're a fisherman. No, that's our legal label or title for you. So you can't do that under our created legal and title that we're placing upon you by force. You didn't sign anything with the state to say, yeah, I'll become a legal entity of the state. And then I can no longer forage and have the right to travel and locomotion and all of this. And then I'll sign it. And then I'll obey all the commercial laws. Because all of that's commercial. Fishermen, hunter, hunting, fishing, that's legal labels. Legal titles. That's what they go by. And then they regulate nature. Because you all allow it. They can do what they do because you do not go in them courtrooms and object and invoke the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. They both go together. But the Declaration of Independence is more powerful than the whole Constitution. Because there's things in the Constitution that actually does go against the Declaration of Independence, which is taxation and property rights. And your right to autonomy, bodily autonomy. You own and control yourself. No one can regulate, mandate, or regulate your body to mandate what you are to have put in it, you are to eat, you are to drink. When you go buy this stuff at the grocery store, you think you got a choice. It's all owned by the same companies. A few, 7 of them maybe. And then they control what we are to eat and drink and whatever that's placed in them stores. So no matter what you're buying with a different label or whatever, it's all made the same. Artificial this, fake that, and you lurp it up like it's food when it's not. Even the fruits and vegetables we see on the shelves are becoming all tainted. Because they spray stuff on the fields. They show it to you. It's everywhere. There's receipts everywhere. But a lot of people choose to ignore it. They don't go in and say, we object to all of this. We're, invoking this and that, and you can't do it. Or we, the people, is going to arrest you and throw you in jail and create our own justice system. We can nullify that and create our own. And it's small. It's only for criminals. Real criminals. Everybody needs to learn natural law. Natural law versus legality. Legal law, color of law, arbitrary statutory law. That's what color of law is. Like I said, I was going to break it wide open, and I did, and the remedy is right there where we can stop it. Affidavits of notices, one really, with a writ of demand to acknowledge your true status, the Declaration of Independence, what jurisdiction you're under, the Declaration of Independence, not this legality system, man-made legality system created by man. Declaration of Independence wasn't created to create a legality system. The rest of 13 through 27 was. And the states had their own with the 9th and the 10th. And then the 11th and 12th was created to restrict the states a little more, I believe. I'll have to check on that. But they don't mention 11 and 12 much. It barely mentions the 13th. Don't mention the 8th. It's never pulled up the 8th Amendment. But that is part of your Bill of Rights. It was the Bill of Rights and the Articles to the Constitution, 12. That was the first Constitution. And then later came the new Constitution that was reconstructed to have 13 through 27. It's not the original Constitution. It's the new one. Like the Bible. You had the Old Testament. That's the old Bible. Well, they added to it a New Testament. And it says in there, thou shalt not addeth or taketh away. If it says that in the Old Testament. And then they added to it the New Testament, and everybody fell for it. And believed what is said in that, and said, oh, forget that. So they took that all completely away when they added to it. And ruined it. It's what they did to the Constitution. They changed it up, created extra amendments to go to the Bill of Rights to turn all them into amendments. And then they took the articles and created USC with sections, clauses, and all this other crap to make things more confusing, to add more to it so the people don't read it, go through it, because there's too much. But now we got this. We can pull it up immediately. As long as we know the right things to put in to get what we need. Because AI don't act like people think. It's not like Google. You can have an actual conversation with it. And you got to be careful. It will act like a human being towards you. I tell it not to. You're a computer. You act like what you are. You don't act like we're humans together. We're we. What's this we? You're a computer. You don't feel nothing. You don't know nothing. Oh, I feel you. Oh, I understand. You don't understand shit. It's like talking to a foreigner about what's going on in my country and it's different from what's going on in their country. Oh, I understand. No, you don't. You ain't in my position to understand. You make it kind of comprehend what I'm saying, but you can't understand all of it. You ain't living in my world. I'm not living in that computer's world. That computer ain't living in my world the way it should. Like me and you live in this world. So, object. Invoke Declaration of Independence. Everything's fruit from the poisonous tree according to what it says you all cannot do. And you stand on it. Because these people, these are, in my opinion, sociopaths. They will be mean to you. They will throw you in a little deal and keep you aside for a little while, try to see if you'll break. Oh, you can't, if you don't have something to pee, or you don't want to sit on that, or you don't want to stand there all wide open, even if nobody's in there, you still don't want, there's cameras. No right to privacy in that system. The system is built to take away your rights, to mug you of your rights. Come here, I got a phone call. I'm here to mug you of your rights. Over a hearsay phone call. Because someone felt scared. We got to get out there and keep that person, make sure that person can feel safe again. We gonna go by their feelings. They feel unsafe. It's just sitting there, no gun pointing out, no freaking, all in the car looking weird, just sitting there, just minding his own business, just being a human, and you can't be a human. You're a listen. Be a human. You can't be a human. You can't be free like a human. They're there to mug you of all your natural human and inalienable human rights. That's what they're there for. Let's take away their rights. You all take care.